What? Oh, hello. I'm Flying Fox. I'm going to be doing Sonic CD 2011 as Tails beat the game. My commentators are.
Hi, my name is Ailis, and I have done a lot of running of Sonic 3 and Knuckles previously. Normally a Knuckles runner, but I'm going to be giving it my best shot with a bit of Tails commentary today.
Yeah, I'm Cowboy Knuckles, or CBK for short. I'm also a Knuckles runner. Not super familiar with Sonic CD, but I love this game and I'm super hyped to commentate for it.
Right, I'm ready to go.
Yep.
Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
So right off the bat, so we've talked previously about, the fact on the schedule, it's Sonic CD 2011. So this is actually a remake of the original. So the original came out in, I believe, 93 for the Sega CD. And this is the kind of like revamped, slightly like quality of life improved version made by Christian Whitehead, who's done a lot of different Sonic projects in the past. And you're going to see as well, we're playing as Tails, obviously. This is a feature of this remastered version of the game. Once you've beaten the game once with Sonic, you can get Tails, and you can fly over quite a lot of stuff in this game. It becomes quite evident that the game was kind of originally intended to be played as Sonic. So there's a lot of sections where Tails' flight can really like break them open and just get him going like really, really fast. 23 is a very good time on the first stage there.
So there's two different strats. That can be the next one. You go ahead, Ailis. You know this one.
No. You go for it. You got this.
No, it's all right. So I think there's two different strats. There's a super bounce or just bouncing there and getting onto the top route. So that's a bit safer. FF is going for that. And that allows us to fly over most of the stage, which is pretty nice. As Ayla said, we're going to see that quite a lot in this. And yeah, super nice.
Tails is a big fan of it. I think FF was telling us beforehand that 17, I think, is the best time on this stage. So 18 is, obviously very, very close to that and a very impressive time.
Yeah.
It's very interesting with the IGT as well, because there's a thing in this game called the timer bug, which is where the milliseconds will kind of carry over from stage to stage. So it can kind of affect your IGT. So the IGT can sometimes be off by a little bit. Now, Palm Tree Panic 3, this is our first boss stage. We're going to have a small piece of tech right at the start of the stage, just before we get to the boss itself. It's afterwards, after the boss. First we have the boss. So the bosses in this game are like puzzles. If you're familiar with other Sonic games, it normally takes 8 hits to kill a boss. But in this game, there's the tech. So fantastic from Flying Fox there, being able to go straight down that tube immediately with a small jump. Like really, really good like movement there, rather than going around the whole loop. But yeah, the bosses you'll see in this game, they're kind of more like puzzles than traditional boss fights. They normally have some kind of gimmick that can be kind of exploited to kill them very quickly.
There's a little camera extension there, isn't there? Like when you hit the boss correctly, which I think FF just got there, which is quite nice.
So you can see the edge is kind of like displaced as well.
Yeah. So FF's going to grab some speed chews here. So there's going to be potentially some pause buffering here, just get for a really tight gap here. Nicely done. That's really difficult to get through. That used to be an IL strat, but it's now full run viable with pause buffering. So well done, FF. And then we fly over.
Yeah, it's too difficult to do without pause buffering.
Tails demonstrating why he is the more powerful of the two characters. Sorry, Sonic, but Tails has got you beat.
Tails is really fun in this game.
Tails doesn't have the cutscene in the beginning, so there's no Metal Sonic.
That's even faster. Oh, yes. There we go.
Yeah, so this game introduced, obviously, Metal Sonic and Amy, so that's quite a nice little thing.
Yeah, also, here we go. More over the stage shenanigans, so very similar to other classic games. The top barrier of the stage, once you're past it, you can fly. And also, a lot of the terrain, rather than going like up above the stage barrier, it just kind of ends up creating a flat surface to walk on. So you can do a lot of like movement over the top. Right now, obviously, just flying over the whole stage again. Collision Chaos just kind of doesn't get seen much because like Tails just likes to fly over the whole thing regularly.
Yeah, lucky it's really pretty to look at. Like I love all the colours and the levels. I know some people will find it a bit too much, but I quite like it.
The music is so cool as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Always very heated opinions on what's better with the soundtracks.
Yeah. So Collision Chaos 3. So originally we could actually skip this boss by going over the ceiling. But that's been fixed in the remaster, so we have to do the boss as usual, unfortunately. So it's basically a spin ball here, little mini game. We've got to get up to Eggman. Nice, good hits in there.
Yeah, the balls were getting in the way there.
So you can see another You can see another example there of a boss that's kind of like, it's got like the gimmick of being a pinball machine, but you don't actually have to hit it all that many times, which is, I think it's very cool actually, because there's only so much you can do with like the standard format, I think, in classic Sonic of hitting the boss 8 times. I think it's really interesting to see how they kind of expanded the design for these bosses.
Yeah.
If it's all right, I'm just going to pop in for a quick second and let everyone know that we blew past $65,000 raised for Malala
Amazing.
Fund already, which is unbelievable. Great job, everyone.
Keep it coming, everyone.
Let's go.
It's good stuff.
Amazing.
So Flying Fox there we saw jumped off of an enemy to get on top of the stage and then drop back down through a small gap in the top. And we're actually seeing here for the first time the past and future mechanic of the game. So what you kind of would normally do is just go through the stage kind of in like the intended order. But the game kind of introduces this mechanic where you can go to the past and the future, and you can manipulate the future with the past and things like that using these signposts. So although we're going to try and avoid that in like most cases, it's actually very useful in a couple of spots in Tidal Tempest. So going sort of in and out to avoid a couple of key obstacles to get through the stage.
Yeah, the interesting thing about time travel is since it's timed in IGT, actually the time travel cutscene doesn't cost any time, so it's fine. And yeah, it can be used to get different routes for the different levels in different time zones. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah, because obviously in RTA it's slower, but we time as many games as we reasonably can in IGT for Sonic games usually. Largely because of score screens, they're kind of a fun thing. So Flying Fox has picked up the past here, and what she's going to be able to do is find an area to build up some speed and head into the past. There we go. That one's always scary to me, because if you stop too much when you've got it going, then you can lose it, and then you just lose your opportunity to time travel. So those movements are very, very like deceptively simple, but they're very like precise in terms of maintaining that. And now we're in the past, we're going to do a bit more platforming, and then we're going to be going into the future again. So we're basically just kind of picking and choosing the fastest route for whichever part of the stage we're in.
And we get all different level designs and music as well for each past, present, and future, which is quite nice. See a little bit of that.
Yeah, the music like changes are really nice as well.
Yeah, like little remixes on each one. It's quite nice.
There we go.
Yeah,
Tidal
made a good
Tempest 2
feature.
is done. Oh, yeah, you got the good future thing as well. Nice.
Yeah, I want to ask you guys something.
Yeah, sure.
Do you like cheese?
Do I like
love
cheese?
cheese.
I do like cheese. I actually just ate a lot of cheese for dinner. On a salad, not just in like
I'll
a
get
box.
you some. I'll get you some cheese.
Thank you kindly.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm very
this
happy.
boss is kind of in 2 phases. This first one's just a little chase sequence. You just hit him a few times to get him going faster. But speaking of cheese, that Flying Fox has been alluding to. So this boss only takes 1 hit to kill. And the idea is that he surrounds himself with these air bubbles that normally in a Sonic game you would use to refill your air. But because it stops you in position, it stops you from being able to move. And the boss tries to use them as a shield, but by flying into his hitbox for when he spawns with the invincibility, you can just kill him in 1 hit and cheese the whole boss. So very nicely done.
That was awesome. Yeah. So in Sonic CD as well, like it's a bit like Sonic 1. You've got the 3 acts and the boss. The 3rd act is a boss in Sonic CD, which is quite interesting.
Yeah, they usually have like very minimal platforming in the 3rd act.
Yeah, it's pretty much straight into the boss. Oh, a bit pause buffering in this level. So we're going to get I think this is the swag jump at the end.
This stage has like a lot of moments where kind of you can use Tails' flight to kind of get these really cool like angles and jumps. In fact, the whole game has like a lot of moments like that. Hopefully we'll see one here. Just that jump's beautiful.
Nice.
I love that. Like just landing
jumping
just
over the
inside the
enemies there.
tunnel. It's very smooth.
Yeah, that was really nice timed jumps there.
So we've talked about time travel already. Something we're going to see in this next stage is kind of what we alluded to before, trying to avoid the time travel, because in stages where it's not beneficial, you don't want to get it. And the way you do that is when you've got the time travel and you've like modifier, and then you've started to build up speed, you need to slow yourself down, and then that will remove it. So there's going to be a couple of sections where Flying Fox is going to kind of slow right down to a stop, and that's going to be to try and stop.
Yeah.
That was very quick as well. That was a beautiful stop. Literally straight onto like the stationary position and then on straight again. That was really good.
Yeah. Oh, nice little jump there at the end as well, and the spring bouncing off the ceiling.
Using the flight to go
Nice, up
straight
to the
across
top route.
there.
Yeah.
And here we drop down to this path just because it's the faster way to get to the end.
Very nice.
There you have it. Beautiful movement. Quartz Quadrant's a very closed-in stage, so being able to use Tails' flight in there efficiently is really difficult.
I've got a little special stage ring there, which we don't want to see. We don't want to go into that.
Never go into one of those. Even in all good futures, you don't, right? Because you do it all with the time travel mechanics. So I think that's in like Save the Future or whatever it is, the one with the time stones.
Oh yeah, it looks tempting, but don't do it.
This is, I think, one of my favorite bosses in the whole of Classic Sonic, just because of the design. I think it's so funny.
Oh yeah, it's like Eggman's personal gym.
Yeah. So
A bit of exercising.
Eggman's put you on a treadmill, and you beat Eggman in this scenario by running as fast as you can towards him, so that you grind the bottom of his platform away slowly until he has to run away before his feet get scratched. So
Galaxy brain.
we're going to be doing this for a little bit. So if you want to fit in a donation or two really quickly, that'd be great.
Awesome. So we have $15 from Roman, who says, greatest of marathons, everyone. I just had to donate during a run featuring the absolutely lovely and incredible CBK on commentary during an amazing run by the nicest of flying foxes. Best of luck on the race coming up, and I'll be cheering both of you on. Can we get chat to share some love and spam all the love and heart emotes they have?
Aw.
Let's see them, chat. Let's see them.
Thank you, Ro.
Thank you, Roman.
Thank you.
Nice.
This is my
Eggman
least-
managed to run away there. He's pretty fast.
My least favourite level coming up.
Oh, Wacky Workbench. Yeah, I think a lot of people don't like this level. It's very chaotic.
Although I love how the physics work with Tails, because so the whole thing with Wacky Workbench is that the floor is just this big spring that sends you straight up to the top every time you touch it. And you can kind of fly out of this with Tails to just launch yourself really, really far.
Well,
So you can get on top of the stage, I think, in one position. You can just do a lot of like really cool movement. Like
this is the swag. Yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
really cool
it-
stage. It's also a really annoying stage if it doesn't all go 100% according to plan.
Yeah. It's really horrible.
Nobody likes this stage.
I cannot find a consistent way of getting the end without bonking into something.
Right. So this little booster. Going to, bounce up to the top there. Nice. And the tunnel.
Yeah, there's so much stuff in between you
Nice.
and the ceiling that like getting the right boosts is very, very annoying sometimes. Also, these things are cool. I like these, the little transporter tubes.
Yeah. Also, you see, if you've ever played Sonic Mania, you'll see also a lot of assets or parts of the level that were used in Sonic Mania, like the little electric things. I don't know what they are, but yeah, you'll recognize those if you've played that game.
Yeah, there's a
couple
bunch
levels
of
as well.
things in Mania that get like picked and chosen from various different games,
Yeah.
including 2 of the stages from this game. Mania, of course, being another Christian Whitehead project and a very good game. So, Wacky Workbench 3. This boss has another bit of Tails exclusive time save. Oh, there we go. There's a nice big boost with the flight. But yeah, this has a very like kind of interesting strategy that you get with Tails exclusively rather than Sonic. So the boss is gonna kind of knock like bits of the ceiling down, and the idea is that you're supposed to stand on them and then get brought up with like magnetism. But what you can actually do is fly up and land just on top of them like that as they're spawning in, and then fly up a bit more and then just skip the whole phase. So Flying Fox is going to try that every single phase.
It's too low, I can't make that.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Th-
Yeah,
this
the way
is-
they spawn is very
This is
inconsistent.
too tough.
So it's right, you have to do something called fast flight, right, which is a Tails mechanic. It's quite difficult to do.
Well, I got 2 out of 3. That's not bad.
Nice.
Very impressive.
Head dance.
It's too tough.
Yeah, you did great. And there's Eggman, fast as usual.
Yeah, Eggman's so fast in this game. He's so quick.
He's faster on foot than anything else.
Everyone keeps saying Sonic's the fastest thing, but I mean, I'm sure this joke has been made a lot, but I'm going to keep making it. Because, yeah. So, Stardust
like Stardust
Speedway. It's a cool stage. Why don't you talk about Stardust Speedway?
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, this is, we were talking earlier, Mania, you'll recognise the stage. We're going to do a bit of time travelling. So we're going to go to the past. And there's going to be a little spike ball we've got to get over. Just here, and nice. Okay.
Yeah, I love the palette change in this, by the way, to the past. I love that in Mania they use this for Act 1. Like, having the past and the present themes in Mania. I thought it was really clever. The next stage is just going to be very, very cool platforming, but no bits to talk about specifically. So, shall we get some donations?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have $360 from TMSLFT saying, Flying Fox's runs are always wonderful, but they're so fast. Better meet that boss rush incentive quickly. So speaking of our boss rush incentive, we are over $3,000 out of the $3,500 that we need to unlock the boss rush. So let's get those donations coming in. We have less than $500 to meet that goal, which is amazing. Great job, everyone. We love seeing it.
Going.
Yay.
We want to see that boss rush, definitely. Also, I think I'm commentating for that, and I am not overly familiar with the boss rush. So if you want to see me work out what's going on in real time, then let's go for it. So, Stardust Speedway 3. Yeah, Stardust Speedway 3 is it's kind of like a race basically. So we have Metal Sonic here. We've not seen him up until this point because we don't have any of the cutscenes as Tails, but basically we're going to race Metal Sonic. And Robotnik's going to be kind of like pulling up the rear and making sure that no one falls too far behind. I say that like he's being nice about it. He's definitely not being nice. This is going to be like just kind of like racing against Metal Sonic, so we can probably fit another donation in here.
Absolutely. So we have another $25 from Acute Fish saying, let's get this boss rush.
Let's do it. Oh, a small piece of tech there actually, just to bring up. So one thing that happens in these games is if you can kind of truncate Tails' flight, so if you can hit a surface before the flight like reaches the part of the animation where it slows down, you can just maintain the speed from like the start of your flight because you go a bit faster and then you slow down. This gets used in S3K, so that's why I know about this. But it essentially means that if you can fly against surfaces, you can like carry a lot of the speed of that into your movement. So rather than getting kind of bogged down in the air by the physics, you can just fly straight forwards, which is really, really handy.
Yes, we beat Robotnik. Let's go.
Yeah, I thought I was going to mess it up there.
So it can be quite tricky that. Metal Sonic rubber bands quite a lot, so yeah, that's very nice.
Fortunately, because you're racing against Robotnik, it's kind of an auto-scroller, so even if it's very, very close, you still finish with like pretty much the same time.
Yeah. Untitled Chapter, that's another level that was used in Sonic Mania.
Yeah, this stage is really cool. So again, they're avoiding the time travel mechanic. Still got it. There we go. Just managing to stop it there. Yeah, there's going to be some like very kind of precise moments like there where there are crushes. There's a bunch of crushes in here. You've got to make sure that you don't get squished. And although that stage was a bit more conventional, we're going to be straight back to the Tails shenanigans of flying straight over the stage to come.
Yeah.
They didn't box this one in enough, so you can kind of just get over. Apparently this is Tails exclusive as well. In the original game, if Sonic were to try and go over the stage in the same way, he would get stuck. So another example of Tails' supreme power in Sonic CD.
Oh, nice. There we go. Over the level. Skipping all that nonsense, all the crushes and spikes.
It's a shame because that's like a really cool mechanic in there with like the background switcher where you go into the background and the foreground, but we don't have time for that. We're going fast.
Yeah.
We need speed.
You also don't get to see Chibi Tails. So
oh no!
Oh, that's
cute.
a shame. We need
Also,
another category where you have Chibi Tails.
A relatively like consistent thing with the classic games as well is that these signposts have like hitboxes that go right through the ceiling and into the stratosphere because you can clear stages from above them. Anyway, we're on to the final stage of the game now.
Yeah.
We're getting real close to the end. This is Metallic Madness 3. I don't like this stage. It killed me a lot in my casual playthrough. But Tails makes light work of it, can just fly straight through all the obstacles.
Yes, Sonic, that is painful, that section to get through, getting on those platforms that spin around. But yeah, nicely done there.
Here we have these bugs, just got to get them. And then we're on to the final final boss. This guy takes 4 hits to kill, but there is actually a strat called the double hit that Flying Fox is going to be going for, and if she can, that's going to save her a nice chunk of time, probably about like 7 to 8 seconds. So there's the first hit.
Has to be well timed. Yeah.
There's the second hit. Beautiful.
Nice.
So yeah, this final section, he's just got these like 4 spike fan things.
Yeah. Tails' jump height is actually a little bit lower than Sonic's as well in this game, which I wasn't aware of before.
Yeah, Tails can do double hit without the pulse buffer. It's just 100% consistent if you can do it. Anyway,
Yeah.
time in a minute. And time.
GG.
GG.
Yay.
Amazing run.
Yeah, it was great.
I think that was pretty good.
Awesome. Yeah, great job on that run. That went so well. Do you have any last things you want to say either from runner, commentator before we move forward?
Well, we're actually all back on next. So
Ooh, awesome.
Yeah.
That makes it so easy.
Yeah, sorry guys, we're back.
Yeah. Can I just know what my time is, please? Just out of interest.
All right, that's 20 minutes and 4 seconds. Yeah, great.
Nice.
Awesome. Just to update everyone as well, during that run, not only did we go past 65,000, we also went past $66,000 for Malala Fund. So that was amazing. Great work, everyone. All right, so as we prepare for our next run, which will be also Flying Fox coming back and also to be joined by Cowboy Knuckles or CBK for our Sonic the Hedgehog Forever run, let's check in on how things are going. So we have made incredible progress in our Tails Boss Rush incentive. Now we have less than $200 to go to meet that incentive. So let's push, everyone. We are almost there. We are at $3,338 out of the $3,500 that we need to hit that Boss Rush incentive. So let's see it. We also got a $77 donation from Flamethrower who says, Hollow Knight, let's go. Love to see those sevens. Just to catch everyone up in case you missed it, we are trying to hit that $77,777.77 to unlock our bonus run for the evening or time zone, wherever you are. So that'll be a Hollow Knight run that we will be unlocking later today. So we are going to be pushing for that $77,000 to see that bonus run. We also have a $15 donation from Anonymous. Thank you so much for sending in your donations. Also, since we've been making incredible progress on our Sonic the Hedgehog Forever Tails Boss Rush incentive, let's talk a little bit about some other incentives that we have coming up today, because we want to keep the ball rolling on all of these awesome incentives and runs that we have coming up. So we also have an incentive for Super Fancy Pants Adventure, where you get to choose the outfit that will be worn during the run. A couple of these are called Guy Fiery. I promise it's spelled like that. Literally just an otter on my head. The 90s called The Pride and the Yeehaw. So make sure to send in your donations and select which incentive you would like to see so that we can have a fun outfit for the Super Fancy Pants Adventure Run. All right, we will be back after this short break. See you all soon. All right, everyone. Next up, we have a prize segment coming up. So let's go see what Frozen Flygon and Kung Fu Fruit Cup are up to with the prizes. Take it away.
All right, 10, 11, 12. Oh, hi. Welcome back to Frost Fatales 2022. I'm so excited to talk about all the amazing prizes we have for this event. My name is Frozen Flygon, and Fu, what's up? You still here from the interview?
Hey, yeah, it's over. Oops. I'm still here.
Well, do you want to talk about some of our incredible prizes that people have donated today?
Yes, of course, because these are awesome. These look super cool. You're about to see for yourself.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic. So if you get your donations in now until the end of the day, you can be You can be entered into to win some of these incredible prizes. All you have to do is donate the minimum amount for the prize that you're interested in winning. And I'll just let you know, spoiler alert, if you donate $25, you'll be entered in to win everything that you are about to see. So, starting us off, we've had an incredible Sonic block so far.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic. And so we have some Sonic Tails and Knuckles 1-Up Pearlers.
They're so cute.
They're donated by Dijon Ketchup, a member of the Frame Fatales community. And this is a $15 minimum donation for all three of these adorable friends. And they can be yours. So thank you so much to Dijon Ketchup for these Pearlers.
But which one is your favorite?
My favorite is Tails, for sure.
Okay, so we're still okay.
Yeah.
Okay, look, we have Sonic in the mix. I had to ask.
Of course. Sonic is actually showing up this
Yeah,
year,
exactly.
which is fantastic. We also have actually a Switch version of Sonic Mania and Sonic Team Racing. So 2-in-1 Switch game of two absolutely fantastic, more modern Sonic games in the series. And this is a $10 minimum donation donated to us by Billy Phoenix. Thank you so much for donating this Switch game to the marathon.
Yeah, but that's not the only Sonic thing we have, or the only two, I guess. We do have also this lovely Sonic painting. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. This is called Zooming Through the Green Hills for Frost Fatale. And this is by Carolyn Design. This is a $25 minimum donation. You can see just how beautiful it is. It's got tons of detail. It's like it's the Green Hill Zone. Obviously, you can see that, but it's got,
the
extra
water detail, the background.
Yes.
You could just see the texture on the grass. It is incredible.
Gorgeous. Definitely want to donate for this one for sure.
Thank you so much, Carolyn. And that's a reminder, that's a $25 minimum donation.
Yes.
In addition, we also have an adorable little monkey ball keychain. Absolutely adorable. Still in the package, but it's a $5 minimum donation, and this was given to us by Vats of Goop, who's also donated some other awesome things for the marathon. So thank you so very much.
We'll see some more of that today. Definitely want to put that on my bag for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And by Kate Duffels for a $20 minimum donation, we have this absolutely gorgeous Gato Roboto ink painting.
This is
my gosh.
cool.
It is so adorable. Gato Roboto is going to be run later in the marathon by Eliza. Super excited for that run. And I love cats. I love Gato Roboto. And this is just, you got the cat in its little mech suit doing its thing.
I mean, but look how detailed all the ink work is on this. You can see it's like, it is definitely filling in all the space here with like this awesome detail. I'd love to have this in my home. I'm sure you would too.
Yeah, I absolutely would. So thank you again to K Duffels, and it's a $20 minimum donation from now until the end of the day. And speaking of the end of the day,
that was unplanned, I promise.
Go ahead.
Well, I, like you may have heard in the pre-show, I'm so excited for Hollow Knight, and we have some adorable Hollow Knight prizes like this the grubby. I was about to say plushie, but yes, such a friend. So I have the plushie version of this, but I love this. It's so awesome. It's so much bigger than I would have expected. It's a super duper awesome wall art perler. It even has a little hook on the back so you can hang it up like right away, straight off the bat, no problem. This is a $10 minimum donation by Kinda Nerdy Housewife, which is awesome. Thank you so much for that. Super duper love it. It's so cute. They're just the cutest.
I love the grubs so much. I'm sure we're going to see a bunch of them because it's a 106% run. We're going to see all the grub friends.
Yes, right?
I'm ready.
Plus, bonus game stuff. Bonus game.
Yeah. If we want to see even more grubs, well, I don't think we see them in the Pantheon, but in our hearts.
Yeah. Well, we'll know that they're there. Okay. Anyway, okay.
What else we got from Hollow Knight? Oh my gosh.
I'm going to need your help with this because we have several of these beautiful, beautiful holographic prints. These are a $25 minimum donation by also Vats of Goop, like we heard earlier. But look at these sparkle.
This is gorgeous.
They're so.
So we have the Knight and Hornet. We have the final boss of the main story, and we've got Corin. I think.
Okay, yeah.
We have Corin also from the game, and these are so shiny. Oh my goodness,
I love them.
They're like
so
foil
beautiful.
Pokemon cards.
I found another one. Hang on, there's actually
and
another
a fourth one.
I think
the
it's
Radiant.
This way. Yes, it's the Radiant, which is awesome. So you have bosses, you have friends, you have all in between, and they're beautiful and holographic. And again, $25 minimum donation for these. They're so awesome. These are definitely...
Yeah, these are absolutely stunning. Yeah. Thank you again to Vats of Goop for these. You get all four of them, which is all four, which is absolutely incredible.
What a steal.
And we love Hollow Knight. We're excited for those runs tonight. And of course, we can't leave this prize segment without talking about our grand prizes for the event, right?
Absolutely.
All right, you want to talk about our first one? What do we got?
Well, as you all know, we do have a PS5. These are a $125 cumulative donation. So you can donate multiple times, I believe. Yes.
Absolutely.
And as long as you hit that $125 mark, you can actually have one of these very rare PS5s. This could be yours. These are super awesome. There's all kinds of fun stuff to play on here. I've gotten to play someone else's. So, this is definitely on my wish list. But, you all should donate and you can grab one yourself.
Absolutely. And, another piece of high-tech gaming, we have a custom PC given to us by SkyTech Gaming, which is just absolutely incredible. We've got it back here on our shelf. Beautiful. All of the specs for everything. You're looking for all the stuff on the inside. It's a bunch of numbers and stuff. I don't want to get that wrong, so you can get that information on GamesDoneQuick.com. Click the prizes tab, and all of the specs are on the website. And again, another $125 cumulative donation, and you'll get entered to both.
For both of these prizes.
It's like buy one, get one free here. It's amazing.
You never know.
Yeah, so thank you so much to everyone who has been watching, donating, supporting these fantastic runners. It looks like we're so close to the Sonic Forever Boss Rush incentive as well.
Close.
So get your $25 donation in for all these prizes and help make that Boss Rush happen.
Yeah, seriously. If we got all donations in for each one of these prizes right now, we could get that Boss Rush.
We can absolutely make that happen. Well, thank you so much, Foo, for helping out with the prize segment. It's a delight to have you here.
I know. Lovely to be with you once again.
All right, so we will see you later on for more Frost Fatales 2022.
All right, welcome back, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that incredible prize segment from Frozen Flagon and Kung Fu Fruit Cup. Just see the amazing things that you might be able to win with some of your donations. Speaking of donations, our